I said, we back with another video, and today we're gonna be doing a coming out story. We don't really have no coming out story, but I'm just like, it's just like, I think we just did what we wanted to do. It wasn't no big reveal, like we sat our peoples down and said, hey, we still didn't do that to this day. I just feel like we just did what we wanted to do.
I don't think it was necessary.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, a lot of people was talking about it, and I agree, like, straight people don't have to tell other people that they're straight. There's no straight coming out story or, something like that.
Right. You just do what you want to do. But I think my people had an idea, but they just didn't know for sure. But then when they started seeing me with females and stuff, then they probably was like, okay, then yeah. But I said it in a way, but it's not really. Remember the way I told you?
Thought about the story?
No. Damn, but
This is a lot of stories you told me.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
So, we really gotta do.
It's nothing really deep into it. That's what I'm really trying to figure out. It's really nothing deep into it.
We could really just talk about, because like you said, it's not no big reveal or nothing. But we could talk about how our families peeped what they peeped.
Yeah.
Or when we found out that we like what we liked.
Cause it's like, I found out like probably middle school that I actually knew. Cause of course not elementary. Like who thinking about that in elementary school? I was thinking about that in elementary. But when I got to middle school, I went to Northern Middle. Their school, I feel like public school is way different from private school. I feel like because I went to Northern, this is what happened to me. Not literally, but like because I feel like not.
You don't know what you gonna say?
Cause I don't know, cause there's really no big reveal or no big story or nothing like that. Just like around middle school time, I was talking to a lot of girls. But it's not like I never talked to boys or anything, but I just was talking to a lot of girls. My first girlfriend was in middle school. Then after that, I didn't become a hoe, but
What the hell are you talking about?
it's crazy because when I think about it now, when I went back home, my family had no clue whatsoever. They just thought I was this. Well, I don't know, because my grandma, she probably do know things that I thought she didn't know, because, let me tell you, your parents is not dumb. They know stuff, and sometimes they know things and they won't say that they know it. And I used to do a lot of stuff, but I'm grown now, so I can say stuff. But I used to do a lot of stuff back when I was at my grandma's house, but that like when I got back home, she didn't know. And when I think about it today, it's just like, damn, that's crazy. It's only because she was strict. That's the only reason why. Because if you grow up in a like strict household, you're gonna do things behind their back. But if they're cool and they lay back, you have a cool parent, then it's different, right?
Especially Caribbean.
Yeah, and then, girl, Jamaican. you cut all that shit out from the
No, I
dope.
said Caribbean for a reason.
But it's like they Caribbean period. I don't even know what's wrong. Like, is there a secret we don't know about? I be thinking there's secrets. Y'all know there's.
Okay, you can well told. Like,
But listen, I be feeling like there's secrets in this world. There's secrets too. It's secrets. We need to figure it out. We need to figure it out. Babe, right? It's secrets, right? It's secret codes. Like, that's a different story time. But I'm telling y'all, it's secret codes. And we find out those codes, I swear, life will be so much easier. Life. Okay, this supposed to be a coming out story. I'm tripping. Go ahead.
I don't know. It's not really no big reveal or nothing. I think for both of us, it was like in middle school. I think what grade was I in when I was like 12, 13? I think I was in middle school.
6th, 7th grade.
I was definitely in middle school for sure because I remember what school I was in at the time. Yeah, I think I was like 13, 12, going on 13. I think. But I wasn't doing what you was doing at that age though.
No, first of
I
all,
think-
it's not the fact that I was doing stuff. But I mean, when I say like doing stuff, I mean like I used to have secret phones, secret tablets, secret everything. Like if I had, if my phone get taken away, like I'll play like I'm mad, but I already know in the back of my head like I got a backup in a mattress and in the shoe. So, there's one time she found a phone under my mattress because I think they was changing the mattresses or cleaning them, and I forgot to move it, and I didn't want her to check it, so I started slamming it before she could check it because I knew there was a lot of stuff in there that if she seen, it would not be good. So I would slam it. I would show her that I have something to hide, but in different ways. Like, obviously, if you find a phone and she's like, oh, where you get this phone from? And I just take it and I just start slamming it to break it before she can even check it. She be like, okay, she hiding something. But that's what I'm saying, like, it's no big coming out story. It was just like little times and little parts where like she'll probably think like, okay, she's hiding something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just like what you said. I think families have like a little bit of an instinct when it comes to certain stuff like that. Like they know
Yeah.
before you know. I think for me, I was 12 going on 13 or 13 going on 14.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what grade though. And I used to go to summer camp at that age.
Used to be hunching on little girls.
No, my
Touching
gosh, I
their
can't
booty in the
get.
lunch line. You was one of them.
What the hell is wrong with you? Did I say that? I can't even get nothing out before you start running your mouth. I was like 12 going on 13, and I used to go to summer camp at that age. And mind you, you know, at summer camp they have like, staff. People that's like in charge of like the people who go to summer camp. And so one of the staff members, she was like young. She was like, I don't know, I think she was 18,
You
and
know
I was like
crazy?
14 at the time.
No, for pause. Cause you know it's crazy. I think you mentioned the summer camp bitch before.
I did. I told you.
I don't know too much about the summer camp hoe. But get it together.
I used to go to summer camp, and I was like maybe 14 at the time, and the staff, like I was saying, she was like 18. Mind you, I'm 14, so at that point it's like no chance there. And not that I was trying to like talk to her or anything, but I think that's when
You was feeling her.
you know how when you get around somebody that you like, you start to feel a way inside. I think when I would go to summer camp and I was around the staff, that's how I felt. And she was gay.
So she was obviously gay, like she was
Yeah,
stud or like
no, she wasn't like a stud. Like I think she was kind of like both. Like
STEM?
yeah, maybe-ish, maybe.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, when I was in summer camp, I definitely liked her. And that's just how I felt whenever I went to summer camp and I was around that particular staff member. That's just how I felt. And then that's how, like, in my mind, like, I really knew.
So, I have a question.
It become a Q&A?
I just have a question. Did you ever take a number down or?
No, I just said I was like 14. She was like 18, 19. She older than me. Like right now,
So
she's
y'all
in her
never
20s.
exchanged conversation at least at summer camp, like chill at summer camp?
No,
Because
I had her kick at one point, but I
feel,
never spoke to her like that. Like I was, mind you, I was only 14 at the time. I was still scared. I didn't speak to my
Girl,
parents
y'all
about
about
nothing.
14,
I was
teenager.
Like, I didn't even
girl.
barely have a phone at the time. Like,
And that's when you go about it and you go away to get phones. And that's how you open yourself
not you.
up to
I'm
things.
just saying, like, the girl was like 18. She was legal at that point. And what the hell she gonna do with a 14-year-old? I mean,
But
really,
okay, did she know you liked her?
No.
So you just kept that to yourself?
Yeah, it was just something I kept to myself.
So y'all came across each other. She just did not know that you was feeling that way.
No, never knew. Barely spoke to her. Like I said, she was a staff member. I was in the summer camp.
And do you have anybody else you could use?
As an example
Yeah,
of liking them,
yeah.
I think when I got to high school, it wasn't nobody in particular that I liked, but you know, it was a few here and there. Just
A
looked.
few?
Just looked. Just looked.
Ooh.
Didn't do anything with. I
Tell me in
wasn't
my
that
ear.
type of person. So what the hell you want me to tell you in your ear? I don't have any names for you. Like I'm just saying.
In high school, 9th grade.
Ninth grade. Like the high school I was in, like there was a whole club just for like gay people. It was literally a whole
I
club
know,
for
but
it.
what
So
I'm
if I
saying
wanted to, then I could have.
is, did you ever like try to pursue any of them?
No.
Did
It
you
was just
think about pursuing any of them?
Mm-mm.
Did any of them come at you and try to pursue you?
I don't think so. I mean, some of the people, well, most of the people I probably looked at were like straight. It wasn't like I was in ninth grade at the time. And nobody knew that about me. It wasn't something I spoke freely about. It was something kept within myself. And I think when I got to like 11th grade, that's when people really know. When I started speaking to your bobblehead.
First of all. But so let's talk about that now.
Oh my gosh.
So why did you when did you realize that oh shit, fuck, I'm starting to like this motherfucker? Not that it's a bad thing to like me, but
Oh, you?
yeah. Like, when did you realize, like, damn, I'm starting to like her? Because, we started out as just being cool and cordial with friends and we was vibing. So, when did you...
I think probably when we started doing FaceTime calls. I think when you do FaceTime calls with people, especially at night,
demon time, it bring that kind of vibe out, right?
no. I'm just saying that during the FaceTime calls, probably. Because I'm not going to just, I didn't know you like that to really think nothing of it.
Right.
It just was like, you was just another girl in school.
Girl, don't play with me. I'll flick you with this rubber band. I was not no other girl in the school.
Then what the hell were you?
Not them. What the fuck? But you still not telling me, like, when did you actually start liking me? Like, what moment?
Because I didn't know that's what this video was about. I thought we were doing stories here.
This is a story.
I told you. I said during the FaceTime calls. When I was, what, 11th grade. That's when I met you in 11th grade.
And why did you want to be with me?
Girl, this is not that video. This is not that video. This is not that video.
I be going all over the place. I be going all over the place. But for real, though, answer the question.
No, we can get back to you. I told my side already. You searching and you reaching for things that are not there.
Okay, you can ask me a question now about my coming out story. Because remember I told you it's not a big reveal. It was just little here, like parts here and there where I'll be secretive and she'll probably have an idea, but she just didn't know.
Okay, what about when she really knew? When it was completely just obvious? What about that?
Boy.
I'm sure she know now.
Yeah, she does. I feel like she's never going to accept it, and it's okay because you can't force anybody to accept it. But at the same time, it does make me feel a certain way, just a little bit, but I gotta see her side of it too. And I gotta understand, like, where she from, they don't tolerate that. So who the fuck am I to just be like, accept this for once and for all? Like, feel me?
Yeah, and I think that's the same for mine too.
Yeah,
it's just
they
something
just
that's
never
gonna take
it's gonna take
years or a lifetime to get over.
Yeah. And also, I think my family thing is a phase, but I mean, I'm 20 and I'm gonna be 21 in April. It's like at this point, I don't know.
I feel like you got more of a story, like, but you're not saying it. I know you have a lot of stories.
I do. That's what I'm saying.
I know you do.
Okay, that's why you gotta ask me because
what the hell
it's
was I
a
asking
lot.
you? I don't know.
Like, it's a lot, baby. It's a lot. It's a lot. You gotta ask me.
Okay, speak on it. So it's
like
a lot.
What? You gotta ask
I don't know
me.
whatever you're talking
just
about.
Like you just asked me that question. Sorry.
I don't know.
What do you want to know? What, like, how do you always want to know?
I don't know. It's not something I'm reaching for at the moment. I wasn't that curious about it.
I think where I used to get crazy the most is when, cause I grew up in my grandma's home, so you already know how that go. So when my grandma used to travel a lot to Jamaica, and she always used to, so embarrassing, but she always used to go order a babysitter.
Order a babysitter.
Not order, but like she should just get a babysitter, and the babysitter was just watching me while she in Jamaica. But the babysitters that she bought there, they kept a close eye on me, but they more so kept an eye on themselves. Cause I really used to do anything I want when my grandma used to go to Jamaica, and that would be my time of freedom. Every time she go to Jamaica, I already have plans to link up with whoever I was linking up with. From like the time she going to like the day she get back, I knew when I knew where her flights was. I would ask her, but thinking about my grandma, I'll try to like ask her in a way, because if I like ask her like out of nowhere, she'll just be like, she won't answer me. Like she won't never tell me like exactly when she's like coming. We'll probably have to already be talking about it. You get what I'm saying? Like it'll probably have to be like on the subject already, but it's really not that much. It's stories.
So you
though.
saying?
Oh my gosh, I have a story. We went to Jamaica, and that's when I had got my iPhone. I had the iPhone 6. It was the white one. And we went to Jamaica, and we was coming back from Jamaica. We was eating some jerk chicken at the airport. That shit was so good. Woo. With that bread.
Girl.
So we was sitting down and we was eating, and my grandma said, "I want to see the pictures you took on your phone with your dad." And knowing me, like, I keep a lot of stuff on my phone. Again, that's not smart when you have a strict parent, but sometimes I didn't just. Oh my gosh, I have another story.
Finish the story that you telling. Cause damn, we don't have all night.
So, okay, long story short, we was sitting down and we was eating, right? And I told her, like, I sent you the pictures already, so you can go see the pictures for yourself. You don't have to use my phone to see the pictures because I sent it to you already. And she was just like, I asked to see it on your phone. Okay, so you got the pictures, you just want to check my phone. You could have just said that. Don't try to put the pictures in a situation like you want to see some pictures that you can put up on your phone because I sent it to you. So, mind you, all of this is going on, and my sister's just sitting there. One thing about my sister that I used to hate is like when I'm getting in, when she used to get in trouble, I used to always be the sister that used to be like, "Oh, wait, what? Are you okay?" He used to simp. And when I'm getting in trouble, she looks stuck. So I'm looking at her like, "You're not gonna take up for me? You're not gonna do nothing?" She's trying to take my phone. I'm 17. So I literally said that. I said, "You're not gonna do anything? I'm 17." Like, and my grandma's sitting right there. I'm doing all of this because she don't check my phone. So I ended up saying all that, and she ended up not doing it. So I took my phone and we went on a plane. So I told my sister, like, before we went on a plane, like, you really seriously didn't help me. So now we all sitting next to each other on a plane. So I said, "You're gonna sit next to mommy because I have to sit." I said, "You have to sit next to mommy because I have to go now and delete the stuff on my phone. So by the time we hit down on the plane, when we get home, if she take my phone, I already be ready." So she sat next to her, and when my grandma fell asleep, I deleted everything that was in my phone, with girls and everything. I deleted everything. Like, my phone was clear and the phone looked so innocent. The phone looked so innocent. For real. And what was the other story? Oh my god, the other story, I don't know what's up with these parents taking their kid's phone. I'm not taking my kid's phone. I probably will. But you gotta do something. Like, the things I was doing, I didn't deserve to get my phone taken away. I said I sent you the pictures. That's not nothing for you to take my phone. But what I was saying. What was I saying? My second story.
I don't know. You never started.
Okay, I remember one time I was in my room and I was under the covers on my phone. I don't know why I used to do that shit, but I feel like because she was so strict, I felt like the only thing that's the only place I could be on my phone is under the covers. Dead ass, that was my spot. I used to just go under the covers, but there was about 6 or 7 o'clock, and I was under the covers on my phone, and she busted my room. First, by the Caribbean home, they're not knocking on nothing. Don't think you're gonna get no kind of privacy when you're in a Caribbean home. They're not knocking on nothing. They're busting in your room and they don't care.
Don't I know that?
Naked or not, they gonna feel like they done seen it and they just gonna see it again and they gonna just bust in your room and they feel like it. You're not paying no bills, they gonna bust in. Even if you is paying bills, they still gonna bust in because it's a Caribbean home. But what was I? Yeah, what was that? Oh yeah, I was under the covers on my phone. It was like 7 p.m. and she busted the room, and I had got up quick. But obviously she know I got up quick. But when I got up quick, when she busted the room, she was like, "Oh, why you sitting here chilling and you ain't do your chores yet?" Da, 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 da. So I got up quick. I left my phone in the bed and I left. When I turned around, I seen her go in my room and she took my phone off the bed and she went in her room. She had guests over. Oh my gosh, I'm exposing myself. I'm about to tell them something that I never told my grandma. This is not okay what I did.
What?
Okay, let me tell you what I did. So she had guests over. So in my head, I know like she not gonna check my phone in front of the guests. She's not gonna do that. So what she gonna do is she gonna wait till her guests leave, and then she's gonna ask me for the code or whatever after. So what I did was, and first my grandma's a nurse, so she had patients. So she had to go drop off her patient, and then she had to come back. When she dropped off her patient, that's where you was a smart mommy. You didn't. When you went to go drop off your patient, you didn't take my phone with you. Mind you, I know where the spare key is to your room. So what I did was, I went in your room while you went to go drop off your patient, and I got my phone and I just deleted it. Everything that was about girls in there. When I tell you, I was so on point with that shit. Like, I would never really got caught in the act of what I was doing because I was so on point. Like, I knew where her spare key was. I knew where my phone was in her room. The only thing my heart was beating about is that she checked them cameras. Because she got a camera in her room, she got a camera in the hallway. House is surrounded by cameras. So that's the only thing I was afraid of, is that she was gonna look at the cameras and see me go in the room and take my phone, but she didn't. She would watch the cameras, but really for like emergencies. Sometimes she'll sit there and look at it just to make sure everything is okay, but you know, she will only look at it if like something going down and something happened. She'll just check the cameras, but if nothing happened that we need to check the cameras for, she won't check it. So she looked at my phone, I gave her the password or whatever, and she didn't really see nothing. So every time something happened, I always was there to get rid of it.
Yeah, I guess I got it a little bit easier, but I wasn't doing what you was doing. They never had no reason to really go through my phone. I was never doing nothing like that. So, yeah, I don't think, when I got my first phone in like 9th grade, I don't think nobody ever went through my phone.
Yeah. And she just went through it. She didn't care what it was, she don't care who bought it. Because my godmom bought me a phone, and I'm thinking, oh, because my godmom bought it, and my godmom paying the bill, she will back off a little bit. But she don't give a fuck. She don't give a fuck who bought it. If you're in my house, I'm checking the phone. That's just that. I don't care who bought it. I don't care if you I don't care who bought it. In my house and you're underage, I'm checking your phone. That's just how it went.
She used to check your iPad?
and iPad too.
Weren't you 18 when you had your iPad?
Yeah, but if I'm in your house, if you under my, if she, and her thing is you under my roof, you have to follow by my rules. So if I tell you, hey, this iPad is for school only, that's for school only, and don't do nothing else on the iPad but school. But I used to do everything on my iPad. Why? Because I didn't have a phone. So what do you want me to do? Just look stupid? Like, no, I want to have a little fun. I have friends. When I'm done my homework, I want to talk to my friends and laugh a little bit. I have a life. I want to have an outside life. And that's what I had to do, but I had to do it in a sneaky way. That's why I didn't have fun with it.
You gotta edit a video. This thing getting long.
Yeah, it's a lot of editing to do.
No,
It's a
not
lot
that
of
much.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
There's a lot of cutting and editing to do.
No, it's not.
Okay, I guess not. But I'm trying to think of a final story to tell, but at this point,
There's no
this
final
video
story.
is long.
You can make a separate video
This
with
is,
that.
yeah, I have to make a separate video and actually think about it. But yeah, you didn't really say a coming out story.
Cause there's not really much to say. It was just like,
I'm your coming out story. How about that? I think I'm your coming out story.
don't think that
And
highly
you
of
could be,
yourself.
and you could end the video there, cause I'm your coming out story,
Okay.
right? I'm your coming out story, babe. I'm your coming out story.
Anyways. Don't flatter
Cause what
yourself.
Santana said.
Okay, like, comment,
No,
share,
what he
subscribe.
said. Let me find the
No,
TikTok. What he said. He said. He
I
said.
know it's TikTok you're talking
You know
about
it's
too.
TikTok I'm
just not
talking
gonna
about
repeat
too.
it.
Say what he said. Say what he said for the video. And who you? Something other than me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Don't flatter yourself at all.
You ain't see her with nobody else but me. Who you see her with but me? Yeah, when you with me? Right. You don't see her with nobody else but me. Who you see her else with me? Me?
Girl, you answer your own damn question. We're gonna end the video here.
We are out.
Okay.